Alright, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and as you can see, we have the December update notice, and it's a long maintenance, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, 7.5 hours. Jeez, I know they're adding an epic quest, but man, that's a long time. I don't know about you guys, but man, that's a long time. It's a good thing they just dropped Droll for 7 Deadly Sins and a whole heap of content, cause I'm gonna need my fix, boys, so y'all can see me on Grand Cross. But anyways, man, let's talk about it. We got 6 new characters, 2 new uniforms for now, right? There's probably gonna be 2 additional uniforms, maybe 3 or 4, who knows, in the middle of the month for the Christmas/holiday season, right? Maybe even a Venom uniform for Scorpion and a Wolverine uniform for Dakin. You never know, because they don't have the Dark Avengers tag, and honestly Dakin seems kind of lackluster from what I've seen from the APK. But hey man, APK is still just a test server, so anything can change when the update goes live. We'll see. So 5 potential realization heroes, and Sentry tier 3 is coming. 2 new awakened characters, right? 2 for now, but in the trailer that they released, we did see that it seems as though, right? It seemed as though Moonstone had an awakened skill, so she might be getting an awakened skill at the middle of the month, kind of like how Silk and Elsa Bloodstone and them guys and gals got one at the middle of the month. So look out for that. You might not want to jump the gun on Bullseye and Aries just yet. And a big change is coming to the system, by the way. Very, very big change for free to play and pay to play alike. Especially now that I'm free to play, I am loving this change. It's a change that should have been made from the get-go. So it's a major win for the free to play community, I'll say that. So new epic quest, Dark Reign added, yep. New future pass, you know, you gotta sell them icons. New uniform collection, other game changes, other game fixes, free hero chests from I guess the canceled broadcast will be distributed, That's pretty much all we have here, right? And then let's jump over to the actual update notice. 12.1. First thing I gotta see is how people feel it, right? Let's go all the way down and see what the general consensus. It's always nice to see what the general consensus from the player base is. Okay, 2 people love it, 131 so far absolutely hate it. All right, now let's jump into it, man. So 6 heroes, 2 uniforms, we know that. Keep an eye out for one of the most powerful members of the Dark Avengers as a native tier 3 Sentry, the big boy. And if you look at these skills, everything seems to be the same as what I saw on the APK. The accumulation on Sentry's 3rd skill, right? His tier 2 passive giving him chain hit damage, super armor, damage reduction, all that stuff. So I'm not gonna bore you guys reading all of that. As you can see, Sentry is a superhero. He's male, he's universal. You can only get him through the epic quest, and that's how you rank him up as well. He has the Dark Avengers ability tag, so you can use him with Norman Osborn. As you can see right here, Molecule Man, who might actually be, like, honestly, the best leadership in the game right now for PvP once he comes in, right? He's coming in as a universal male supervillain. And the thing is, his leadership makes it so that faction effects, so like increased damage to superheroes, increased damage to supervillains, reduced damage from superheroes, reduced damage from supervillains, that kind of stuff just gets completely nullified by his leadership, right? It's just crazy. So he's gonna basically make it so that if you use Mystique, if you use Taskmaster, if you use Colossus in PvP, and they have this guy as the leader, you're getting nothing from those characters anymore. So he's a big deal. He's a big deal. All right, moving on. Let's go back down here. Let's see if they change anything like real slick. I think he had the time freeze. Okay, yeah, everything seems about the same. Yeah, I don't see anything major. So we have Moonstone here, Blast female supervillain. That's fine. She's in the blast category, so that's going to be a very competitive category to be in. Should have been better off as a universal female supervillain. That would have been better, honestly. Moving on. It's going to be very interesting to see if this heal right here is actually like as good as it seemed on the APK. Because on the APK, when I hit this, she was going from the point of death to being almost at full health. It was healing her for like 30k HP. So it'll be interesting to see if that's like an APK bug or if that's how she's going to be on the live server. Because if it's not an APK bug, she might not be as good as she seemed on the APK. And even on the APK, I don't think she feels complete without an awakened skill, to be honest with you. Right? Aries, though, I did like him. I would have liked a better leadership for him. Aries, you can get from the story, by the way. All these characters you can get from the epic quest, but some of them, if you want to speed it up, you can spend money and you can get them from the bio sub or X gene sub. I would say just grind it out slowly. At the end of the day, man, these characters are gonna be here in these epic quests forever, right? Whether you get them today or next week, honestly, what they're gonna do for you in the game, what they're gonna do today or next week is probably gonna be the same thing, because most of the time what we get in Marvel Future Fight is just characters and not content. So no need to rush. Unless you're a YouTuber and you're just trying to help people by, I guess, helping them decide whether or not they want to invest in certain characters, there's no need for you to rush. Scorpion actually looks like a pretty solid character. We were testing him out on stream last night. I'm actually digging him. He could be a little bit better, but he could have been way worse. He's not Dakin, that's for sure. Speaking of Dakin, this guy you can get in the the X gene sub, but I would not recommend you do that. Okay, don't do that. He's not that good, boys, or at least he didn't seem that good. He inherited the power of failure and disappointment from his daddy. Sorry guys, Wolverine fans, just know I cried for you. Okay, trust me, I cried for you, because I really love Wolverine, and Wolverine is really bad, so it's kind of sad to see his son come in the game and just kind of be trash too. Well, he's not trash. He's fun to play, right? And he's easy to keep alive. He kind of gives you like a Wolverine Sabretooth vibe from what I tested in the APK, but his damage just seems really low. From all the characters I tested, keep in mind though, Aries has an awakening skill. Sentry is just already OP. So between these three right here, right, he feels like the weakest. By the way, Bullseye had an awakened skill, so that plays into effect. But from just the characters that had regular tier 2, right, and no uniforms, he felt the weakest. Like, in terms of survivability, he was probably the best, but in terms of damage, he was definitely the worst from what I saw, right? But I will be testing him out and testing every character out over the weeks to follow. So we'll see if my opinion on him change. We'll see if they buff him or not. Gotta love that One Punch Man vibe that we get from that punch from the guy Sentry. You love to see it. The 70% defense down, the chance to penetrate, the invincibility, the damage proc, all that good stuff is still there, so that's nice. In case you guys are wondering, man, this guy is gonna be rivaling Odin, probably eclipsing him even, and that's without a uniform, so just keep that in mind, okay? With accumulation in his kit and multiple skills with defense down, and just insane buffs like 50% crit rate, 50% attack, all that stuff, he's mental, right? He's mental. This guy though, biggest glow up. Look at this devilish grin, right? He's gonna get a big glow up because of the accumulation and the defense down. He's gonna slap with this new uniform, definitely. All right, Aries, I'm impressed with Aries, so I will be waiting to see how good he is. Oh, big change. You know how we always say these guys say they're listening, but they're not really listening? This is why sometimes I give them credit and other times I give them crap. I am very fair when it comes to dealing with these developers, okay? I praise them when they deserve praise, and when they deserve my wrath, they get it just the same. In response to our agent's feedback that the upgrade requirements for other heroes make it difficult to proceed with Awakening, we have deleted the potential Awakening requirement, right, for the December update. So what this means is only the target hero has to reach tier 2 and level 70 in order to awaken potential. So if you want to awaken Aries, all you got to do is get Aries to level 70 and bada bing bada boom, you can awaken him. Same goes for Bullseye. What I don't know is if this will go back and be changed for every other character that came before, because in the last update, it's kind of a bummer. And with what's it called, Morbius and Moon Knight, that was a real bummer, right? Because Moon Knight is a free-to-play character and they tied him to a paywall character in Morbius, and that was a really scummy thing for them to do, knowing that they were not going to be regularly giving out bios for these premium characters, right? So if they go back and they make it so that all of the characters that were linked together for Awakening, that is gone, and you can just, whoever you want to awaken, you level them up to 70 and you awaken them, that would be fire. That would be absolutely amazing. So I hope they do that. Okay, if they just did it for these two and nobody else, that's kind of a real bummer. So we'll wait and see. Honestly, my Moon Knight is already awakened, but for those of you guys who are free to play, we're going to be streaming, so please feel free to drop by and let me know if your Moon Knight can now be awakened after the update goes live, because if that's the case, that's a major dub and these guys deserve to be praised for that. And hopefully going forward, this is exactly how they do it. Treat it the exact same as a tier 3. For tier 3, you just rank up whoever you want to rank up and you tier 3 them, right? The whole awakening thing, it's hard enough to get the materials, let alone to have to pay for a paywall character just to awaken a free-to-play character. It's too much, man. It's too much. Y'all asking for too much, bro. So anyways, we see the whole Sharper of Worlds or whatever, Shaper. Anyways, I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping, bro. It's like 4 a.m. Okay, I said Sharper of Worlds. Anyways, Shaper of Worlds. Oh my gosh, I'm sleep, bro. I just did my summons for Joel. Man's got really lucky, so I figured I'd come over and do the whole patch note thing. All right, so they're just gonna sell the regular deluxe pack, 6,600, and then they're gonna sell like a version for cash, which is actually cheaper if you want to do that instead of this. But I'm gonna do this just because I have the crystals saved up and I'm not putting any more cash in the game because they're not making the right changes yet. So hopefully in like a month or two they lose enough revenue, and then this will say, in order to get you to spend more money, or sorry, in response to agents' feedback and the fact that the revenue is down, we're gonna give up more CTPs, we're gonna give out more cards, we're gonna make it so that you get more crystals per day. You know, we're gonna put the squeeze on them, boys, or at least I'm gonna try my best. You know what I'm saying? So my wallet is closed to Marvel Future Fight until they step it up big time. So you can get some bios here for Aries, but don't rely on this thing. It's really RNG based, but the shifter bios will help you out. Probably will take like a week or two to get enough to unlock him, and then you can just use a mega rank up ticket and a mega tier 2 from the event. So that's pretty dope. Scorpion, you get 30 bios for him, you know, the free to play character. I guess we'll take what we can get, whatever scraps they can give us, you know. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess, even though most of us has been here for years keeping their game alive, but I guess it is what it is. So for the December update, there's a couple new icons coming. You can see in the future pass right here, we have one for Groot and we have one for Wolverine. And then we have one for Sentry. This one is gonna be in the token shop, where basically you'll have to make a decision. Do I want to flex on people with Super Saiyan Sentry, or do I want to get a Mega Tier 2 ticket to rank up a character like Namor or what have you? Personally, since I'm now free to play, this whole icon flexing thing, that's gonna have to miss me, bro. I at some point they're gonna do reruns for these icons, so it's not like it's gonna be a one and done thing. The thing is, next time they come back though, they might just come back for cash and not like tokens. So that's something you need to consider. It is what it is though. No more free crystals, you know. We want more crystals. What do? They take out the crystals. This time there's only 2 uniforms you need to get the mythic, right? And all of the uniforms, well, both of them I should say, English to even speak it, Both of the uniforms are for free-to-play characters, so it would have been super easy to get 300 crystals. Nope. What you mean, bro? I'll tell you, man. And they're talking about some nonsense here about brilliant CTPs. I'm not even gonna waste my breath on that because I have none and I am not investing in this system, boys. So that's pretty much it. There's a whole heap of game fixes here. All good. Good for them. They didn't change the whole CTP nonsense, CTP requiring CTP and crafting cards requiring you to spend crystals. They didn't increase the daily crystals, so I'm not gonna waste my time and I'm not gonna make any more videos begging these guys for nothing. All right, I'm gonna play the game, I'm gonna enjoy it for what it is, I'm gonna close my wallet, and I'm gonna speak with my dollar. You guys, it's up to you what you do. Leave me your thoughts in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys later. I will be streaming when the update comes live. Actually, I'll be streaming the APK probably a little bit before I go to work, and then once I go to work and I come back, I'll stay up a little late. I'll stream the first like hour or so of the new update, and then yeah, you guys let me know where we take it from there, man. Catch you guys. Peace.